Hello, and thank you for your patience waiting for your reading. Sorry it's took a while. What I do just to keep the video time down is I meditate on your energies and pre-shuffle and cut the cards and lay them out. I'm still learning as well, so so I just find it easier kind of looking up the meanings and stuff beforehand so that I've got a clearer story that I can give you. Just a little disclaimer, it is just for fun, and always use your own higher intuition and inner guidance system to make decisions. Don't let the cards do it. It is also a general reading, and I could be picking up on the energies around you, not just for you. So if I say something and you think that doesn't sound like me, it sounds like someone else, then it might be that. Okay, so I'll just jump straight in. Your underlying energies, I got the Knight of Chalices and the Seven of Atoms, or the Seven of Swords in the normal tarot deck. This is the Green Witch Tarot, by the way. So this one, I mean, in this way is all about socializing, and it's quite a positive card in that respect. When it's in the reverse, it indicates like flattery and like a lot of false people. I feel like there's some false people, maybe some gossip going on behind your back. But then with this card, I feel like you already know about it, because this is the card of cunning and guile and strategizing. So I feel like you already know about this. And the energies are just advising you to take a clever approach. Don't be like dead full on. Just take your time to deal with that if it is something that resonates with you. And up here we have the Death card in reverse. And that's all about stagnation, a resistance to change, and a need to take self-evaluation. I kind of get the feel of the stagnation is more like boredom. It's like like a lot of the cards here kind of have that feel of, what can I sink my teeth into now? Here is showing that you've reached financial stability. The Pentacles are all about material well-being, but it's just whatever exists in your real world that you add value to. So it doesn't have to be money. It could be the home, it could be the car, it could be whatever it is that you hold to value that is real and that you can touch. So I kind of get with that coming up first, I feel like you've reached just a plateau. You've reached a point where it's just kind of smooth running, sort of. I mean, in a financial sense, that is. Maybe not so much. Some of the other cards have got a bit of turbulence going in, maybe with people around you. But in terms of your material well-being, you're sorted. You're stable. But you're maybe just getting a bit of itchy feet now of where to go next. The Queen of Atoms, I feel like this is your energy. The Queen of Atoms, she's quite a strong character. She's been through a lot. She's gone through so much stuff that she's come out really strong the other end of it. And I mean, she's quite sharp with her words and quite straightforward and straight speaking. But she won't let anything tear her down. And that's her approach to any sort of shit that she goes through. It's like, look, do you have any idea what I've been through? I can deal with this. This is nothing compared to what I've already had to deal with. And this one, that I find interesting that's come under this one, because this is all about stagnation. This is about recuperation and taking a break between difficulties. It's a bit like, see the way he's put his swords down here? It's a bit like having a rest before the next big event or big battle comes along. So it's kind of like, it's like the calm in the middle of the storm. There's been storms behind and there's going to be storms ahead, and you're just at the moment just like, right, I'm just going to sit back, take a relax, take a breather. I kind of get the feeling that you're going inside yourself here with this, maybe cutting off communication with other people for now while you sort out your thoughts and your energy, get the energy back up to deal with people. You've got a lot of sword cards here, and the swords are, there are thoughts, it's all to do with your mind and what's going on in your head. The pentacles are to do with material well-being, and the wands are about creativity. You've only got the wand there. But something I do notice is that other than this one in your underlying energies, you don't have any chalices or cups, which are all to do with your emotions. So I feel like at the moment you're just using your logic. You're thinking about things and you're not including how you feel about them. That's getting left out of the picture and out of the decision making. At the centre of your reading, you've got the Three of Athens, which here we've got the Three of Athens, the Four of Athens, the Five of Athens, and then the Six of Athens as well. So there's like this progression through the swords that you've gone, or that you're going through. This one in reverse, the Three of Athens, and it's at the centre of your reading as well. So this is like kind of the most important card, like everything is around this central one. And this is showing that you're holding back from change. Maybe you're holding back from the change because you're afraid to lose something. And that could be financial or a relationship. It also indicates that there's possibly malice nearby. So I feel like someone's kind of trying to sabotage you, especially with this coming in with like false people. I kind of feel like they're the kind of people that will have a drink with you and have a smile on their face, but underneath it's a false smile. But you can see through this. You can see through it with this energy here. You're picking up on that. And maybe that's why you're taking a retreat. Feel like you're kind of retreating from communication with people as well, while you figure out who around you is good for you. And then you've got the Five of Athens in reverse as well. This is once again going on about stagnation, where it says from fear of defeat and spitefulness as well. And I don't know if that's your energy or someone else's energy. I'll pull some clarifier cards in a moment, and that'll give us maybe a bit more insight into that. But maybe that's how I'd read it, or how I'm reading it with the other cards, is once again this person or these people that are trying to sabotage your happiness or your goals. And maybe they're being a bit spiteful about things. I feel like there's a bitterness here. And then we've got the Six of Athens. I mean, what I see with this is that you are moving away. You're moving away to calmer waters, from troubled waters. You're kind of just leaving it all in the background and trying to move towards your dreams and just put the pettiness aside. But it feels a bit bittersweet. It feels a bit kind of melancholic. Like it's a sad goodbye, that you're moving away from all this trouble, but it's just not serving you. It's not serving you at all. And the fact that you're going through the swords here, it's showing that there is progression, that you are coming out of this, and that you will be coming on top of it eventually. And then we've got the Two of Swords here as well, which is throwing yourself into a new creative venture or career project. And there's a sense of your own power there as well. So I feel like you're throwing yourself into your work just to block out all the negativity that is possibly happening around you, with people around you. We've also got 3 of Pentacles here as well. So, like I said, I feel like you've got a bit of boredom going on here, and you're now thinking, right, what creative project can I take on next? What thing can I go and achieve next for myself? And this is showing that you can gain success from your skills and talents. And it also shows gaining contracts. So I don't know if you're starting a new business. It's definitely a creative venture. I mean, I know you've got a creative streak in you anyway. But I feel like this is a positive distraction from all this. So I've just got some clarifiers that I've pre-pulled as well. I did all this last night, so I'm just doing the reading now. I'll just make a bit of space for them. So for the stagnation and resistance to change, I got the Chariot in reverse and the Emperor. And this is the Finastra cards, which are very pretty. Kind of forgotten where I'm going with that one. I had it all in my head before. Right, so in reverse, once again, this is like, it's like you're holding back from something. And the Emperor is a card of power. It's like standing in your own power and being, you know, being the emperor of everything that you've built and that you've gained. And maybe I feel like you've had a knock in your confidence on that. And that's what's maybe holding you back, is that you're afraid to lose your standing, to lose everything that you've built already so far. So why is the King of Pentacles there? Which is all about material well-being. I can't remember if I pulled 1 or 2. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles a second time round. Once again, it's like double confirmation there that that you've built quite a good standing in your life. This is also like the card of the home. It's like celebrating everything that you've already built, the 4 of Wands. And the King of Pentacles, like I said, he's all about material well-being. Let's see what we got for the Queen of Swords. We've got the Knight of Wands. You got so many court cards, it's unreal. It's like there's so many people around you, and I don't know if these are other people maybe, or I think this is more just to do with your financial well-being and your standing. The Knight of Wands is someone who goes for something. They go with something with passion and directness. They kind of just jump straight into it. And maybe that's, like I said, the energy I'm picking up on here of just being direct. I kind of feel like whatever it is that you're trying to build, that you are just going to throw yourself into it. You're just ready, you've got the idea, and now you just want to go for it. Sorry, just had to pause it. Don't go under there, please, Kaylin. For that reason. The children have come in. Right, let's see. So we've got another clarifier for the 4 of our thumbs. So this is taking a rest and a retreat, and this is once again, this is like material well-being. It's like she's got all this stuff, she's reached her financial goal, but she still kind of looks a bit bored. It feels a bit like the gilded cage, you know, that sort of still feeling trapped, even though you've been successful, or that you're in a place where you shouldn't, or you feel that you shouldn't feel trapped. Kaylin, do not go under the table, please. And then for the central card, which is about fear of loss, we got the 2 of Cups and the King of Wands. So the Two of Cups it's that person who, I feel like this is a soulmate connection. It's a twin flame. It's someone that you love very deeply. And I think they feel the same way about you. And maybe you're afraid to lose that. I don't know if that is with going for this creative project. Maybe that takes you away from them. Or whatever it is that at the moment is taking your energy, or whatever thoughts you're thinking about. There's that fear that you're gonna lose that person. And then for the Five of Atoms, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I kind of feel like this is another person, this Queen of Pentacles. Let's see, because it was going on about the spitefulness, and she's a dutiful and sympathetic Earth Mother. I remember I got another one, and we have the Lovers card. I remember, because I feel like this is a past love, either of yourself or of this, of your partner. It's someone who's an ex, and I feel like they're kind of getting in the way, or trying to get in the way. They're trying to sabotage. Someone is trying to sabotage, and they could be an earth sign. You try and remember what the earth signs are. Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn. Oh lordy, can't remember who the other one is. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo maybe, or is Virgo air? Oh well, could be an earth sign. I'll let you have a look up on that one, and I'm going to have to gain a bit more knowledge about that. I thought I wrote it in my book. Not. So, yeah, I feel like that you're afraid to lose the love that you've got, and that's either because of an ex of theirs or an ex of yours, someone that is sabotaging or getting in the way of this relationship. For the Six of Athens, we got the Three of Swords. Now, at its base meaning, this is like, it could be a third party situation. It could be where there's still unresolved feelings with an ex, maybe. Or, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean you or your partner. It could be the other person that still feels attached. But I suppose at its deeper level, it is just that. It's just heartache. And I feel like you're moving away. You're trying to move away from this. You're trying to keep away from this situation. And maybe this is why you're also taking a step back and retreating and not moving forward too much. Maybe just seeing how things play out. So for the Two of Wands, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Can you see how many court cards you got out? So this is, I feel like this is what you're trying to build. This is, once again, it's finances. Is this your business that you're trying to build? But it's very much relating to your family. It's like you want to provide for your family. You want to give them the best possible opportunities and build the best foundation for your family life. And the Knight of Pentacles as well. The Knights always get things done. Now the Knight of Pentacles, he takes his time. He works very hard and he builds something that cannot be knocked over so easily. So he's the best person to have on the job, really. But it is just taking your time with it so that you build something that lasts. And then for the Three of Pentacles, we have yet another Knight. So we've got the Knight of Wands, Knight Oh, Page of Wands, sorry. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 2 Queens, 3 Kings. We've got all the court cards, which is quite good really. And the Wheel of Fortune as well. So the Wheel of Fortune's all about it's about the end of one cycle and the start of another cycle. And maybe this is where you're coming out of this sort of energy where you're stagnant. So you've now maybe got this idea, or very soon you'll have this idea, this spark of interest that you want to go and pursue. And that is exactly what you're going to do. The Page of Wands, he's very, very creative. He's very like, he can manifest whatever he's thinking of, basically. And the Wheel of Fortune showing that things are going to turn in your favour with this project, that it will be successful. And then I'm just going to move these out of the way so I've got a bit more space. I got your eventual outcome cards, which is the King of Swords and the King of Knights. So that's another king. Well, once again, we've got everything except the hearts, except the cups, which is all about your emotions. So I'm feeling a lot of creative energy, a lot of earth energy, and also a lot of deep thought and intuition, and relying on your intelligence rather than your emotions. So I'll just have a read up on these two for your eventual outcome, because I didn't last night. Right, so so the Knight of Swords is, oh wait, hold on. Once again, being hesitant to go forward, and a fear of involvement. It does also mention infidelity, so I don't know if this is going back to the possible third party situation. I can only say what the meaning is on the card, and it's up to you if you decide whether it resonates with you or not. I mean, this is also picking up on your energy and the energy of people around you. So it is possible that it's just the thought of infidelity rather than the actual act of. And the King of Cups. Upheaval, injustice, scandal, and emotional instability. So, I mean, maybe this is just coming back to this sort of energy here that's going on, whatever's going on here. I feel like even though there's no hearts there, there's so much strife that you're going through, or that you have gone through, and that you're facing together as a couple. I guess the final outcome is, you know, there's going to be more battles to fight. There is going to be more battles to fight. But you've got this ray of hope over here that shows if you put your energies into your dreams that you can achieve them. Okay, I hope that resonated. Please give me some feedback. Thank you.